What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the G.I. Joe classified Alvin Breaker Kibby and the Ram Cycle. So today, again, I am using my phone for the live stream. I decided to just take a look at this. I did a little mini poll on my channel, and you guys said you wanted to see this. So let's take a look. It does come in the box. This box is basically identical to the Baroness box, so literally the same dimensions, obviously just Cobra instead of G.I. Joe. This is number 29 in the G.I. Joe series. It is a Cobra Island exclusive, so it is from Target. And unfortunately, if you want to get this, you got to buy it from Target. You can't buy it. You could buy it online. They finally put these figures online, which is awesome. But you got to find it. I found this in store, so I kind of got lucky. And I actually found one for a friend. You can probably guess who it is. What's up, Michael Rogers? What's up, Ricky Gregory? So that's really it for the box. Let's take a look at actually one other thing. The other thing I got is this right here. Kind of a cheap packaging, but it's the Hasbro Pulse figure stand. So we're going to use that today during the review. You basically get 3 parts. You get 3 stands in that bag there. And so I'm just going to take a look at one. You get this stand right here. You get this piece here, which has a little ball on the bottom, and you can fit it into anywhere on this stand. And then this piece here just pegs in. And so you have that articulation there. You have this here. And it does have foot stand or foot pegs right there on the bottom. So we're going to use that today for a review. We'll just set that aside. This is actually pretty good for Gundam or really any action figure. I was able to put some flying Transformers on there too. But without further ado, here is Alvin Breaker Kibby. I forgot his last name. Let's get in close on the details. You can see he's got a pretty cool looking head sculpt there. Yeah, I don't normally do G.I. Joe. I'm just doing this today because you guys asked for it, so that's why we're doing it. What's up, Dr. Diecast? What's up, Ricky Gregory? You can see he has a pretty cool, army deco, pretty much. Darker green here on the chest. You got the skin color here. His arms are his sleeves are pulled up on his hands there. You got the black gloves. All the little detailing looks really nice. Here are the knee pads. You got the black knee pads there. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. I'm not sure how this is coming out across camera. Just let me know what you guys think. Here's the back. This vest is kind of got this black stripe down. It's painted there. Here are the boots. All in all, pretty good looking. I do like the face sculpt a lot. I think they did a good job on that face sculpt. I'm going to put them on here because I am terrible at making them stand. And they always fall as I'm messing with it. So here we go. He does come with this gun right here. So the barrel does spin around. Sorry, it goes this way. It's just black plastic. It's not really painted or anything. There's not really any detail. But it's a good looking Gatling gun. It really looks nice. And this does spin. You can't get this in his hand. It also works in a different way, which we'll take a look in a minute. So get this into here. And again, these are, you kind of want to work these in. I have already worked it into his hand, so it fits just fine. But you do want to gently work it in at first. When you first get out of the package, it's going to be tight. Your hands aren't going to really fit that well. There you go. You can blast some Cobra. So he does hold that pretty good. I do like the figure stands, but we're going to take them off of there. He also comes with this accessory right here. So you get, basically it's a really cool paint job. It's got that rainbow colored paint job. I don't know, why is this dark? Let's see if I can get this better. And let me see if I can get some of your comments here. I guess I can't get your comments. Well, it looks like I can't scroll up, so if you guys were talking, I'm sorry if I missed it. But this is a really cool helmet there. You got the black detail here, all the tech detail on the side. Nice looking glasses. And then he's got his comm there. And you can take this, and that just fits right on top. And you can kind of have it kind of pulled up, or you can just put it down over his eyes there. That looks really cool. All right, but now let's get to the main event. Here, I'm going to put him on here so he's not falling over. And here is the main event. Here's the bike, or the ram cycle. So you can see it's got some nice detail on it. I'm actually really happy with how this came out. So you've got some silver, or I guess gunmetal paint here on the wheels. That looks really nice. You got the white stripe there. It says MG 1027. I don't know the references here, so if that means something, I'm not sure. You have 3G little symbol there. You got the American US flag there. That looks nice. Some more deco here on the inside. Hey, Ricky Gregory, I'm not going to be looking at XTB Inferno or FT Fortress. I do have an idea for our next live stream, but today I'm just going to be looking at this. The tires are rubber, or rubbery. Maybe they're not rubber completely, but they are rubbery, so you get a little bit of a grip there. He does have a stand, so if you put the stand up, he can still stand on this bike. It's got somewhat thick tires, but it will fall over, so you want to put the stand down. Here's the back. You have that painted red for the tail light. Little wrench right there. So I guess that's the toolbox for the bike. I really like the look of this bike. If you look at the actual dash there, you got the speedometer and the tachometer there. Nice little fairing for the bike. That looks nice. And then a painted silver headlight on there. So you can't put them on here without the sidecar. It does come with a little sidecar. Now, when you pull this out of the box, I think literally everybody's going to do this. It's in the box like this. When you pull it, it comes apart. I was like, oh my God, I broke it. Right out of the box, I broke it. Well, no, it just comes apart, and it's meant to come apart. And the reason it's meant to come apart is the gun goes in here. So pull that apart. Take the gun out of his hands here. And you take this. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't have the saddlebags. Whoever said that, I missed it. Well, you take this here. This is going to fit right into here. And it kind of just locks in. And then you take the other half and get that sandwiched together. And that's why it comes apart when you take it out of the box, because you're making a little sidecar. This wheel does roll. That looks really, really cool. And you can take this, it can get this pegged in. There's two little slots right there. Take this, and there you go. And you can put this up. Once you get that on there, it's a very, very stable bike. So you can roll around, and let's get him on there. Now, it's got peg holes right here. So you can see there's a foot peg right there. It doesn't look good, though, if you put him on that peg. It kind of looks a little weird. So I'll just show you. Get him on here. And if you put his feet on that little peg, it just looks really awkward. Like, who rides a bike like this? Just sitting straight up with your feet straight down. You know, most people ride a bike kind of with their foot a little bit back, you know, or maybe even on a peg. There's no peg back there to put your foot on. But most people don't ride a bike like that, so it's a little bit awkward. But if you want to pose it backwards, you can. Here is the steering wheel here. You want to kind of adjust these. Right? You can get his hands on these handlebars. And we want it to be looking up while he's driving, so he's not crashing into stuff. And I know you guys are chatting in the chat, so that's great. That's what this Wednesday Night Live is all about. Yeah, I do wish it had saddlebags. You know, it just has the sidecar, no saddlebags, unfortunately. But vehicles, I am all about vehicles in the G.I. Joe line. Bring me more vehicles. That's what I want. I love if they do more of this. So you can kind of get his feet back here. I prefer to have him kind of angle back and then have his head kind of looking up. He's riding. And you can turn the steering wheel so you can see his hands move as you turn the steering wheel. That's a really cool little feature. You can kind of have it angled There you go. Really cool. Let's bring in another vehicle, which is the only other vehicle in this line. And this is the Baroness cycle, or I guess what do they call it? The Cobra Coil. All right. Now this bike looks ridiculous. It just looks too big. Ricky says, besides TF and GIJoe, what other interests? Really just Transformers and Gundam. That's really it. And then a little bit of Transformers. So that's actually why I'm doing this review. I like the vehicles. I'm not a huge action figure person, but when they've got vehicles like this, I really like them. So anyway, look at this bike. Look how big this bike is. It's just absolutely absurd how long this Baroness bike is. I don't know why they made it so big, but you can see it's a whole wheel longer. It's actually taller, you know, and it just looks really awkward for her. But I do like the look of it. I just don't like the size of it. She just looks tiny on it. This guy kind of looks maybe even too big, but I like the proportions on this too. It does roll. Actually, this does roll as well too. You don't need the stand. If you've got the sidecar on, he stands really well. You can turn that. So all in all, pretty nice. I do like them together. All right, let's take this out of here. And that's really all the accessories you get in here. So I didn't want to go over his articulation, which I did forget to do, but I didn't want to wait too long to show you the bike. So let's go over his articulation, the head, and we'll take this off here. The head is on a ball joint, so you get down to there, up to there. The neck is also on a ball joint, so you can get that really way down or really way up, and that looks really good. And it rotates side to side, of course. Now let's rotate here on a joint and then go up to there. You have a rotation at the bicep. It's well hidden because of the way they sculpted that arm. That looks really nice. FrancoBot, I got this in store at a local Target. It was actually T-Man who sent me the link and said they were available. The wrist is on an in and out joint here, and it rotates all the way around. You don't get any alternate hands, so you basically are stuck with these trigger hands. Unfortunately, he doesn't come with a gun other than his Gatling gun, which is attached to the bike right now. Continuing downwards, you do have a ab crunch and a waist rotation on a ball joint there. So it goes back to there, down to there. It is a little bit hindered by this vest here, but you do get some nice movement there. You have the legs on a drop-down joint here. You have the legs go up to there, front to there, and then hindered by the back sculpt here. Rotation at the thigh. And again, nicely hidden sculpt. You do have a texture. I don't know if that's coming across camera. You have a texture on his clothing, so that looks really good. You have a knee pad there, which covers up his knee joint. Double jointed knee gets you the full bend. You have a boot swivel, so he swivels right here, top of the boot. And then the foot also swivels and then goes up to there, down to there. And you do have the holes in the bottom, so if you want to use a stand like this or whatever stand, you don't have to use this one, but I just like these because they're nice and sturdy and big. And you can use this, and I showed this earlier, if you want it in like a flying pose, but who's going to put this guy in a flying pose? Nobody. So that's really it for this review. I just wanted to show this guy off. I think he's really cool. I can't wait for them to make more vehicles. I love G.I. Joe vehicles. I hope they make the tank. I hope they make more bikes. I hope they make, you know, lots of stuff, because I really think this is what's going to make me, at least me personally, help me enjoy the G.I. Joe line. I do like this. It just feels like an army vehicle. It just feels like playing with G.I. Joes. When I played with G.I. Joes back in the day, I'd play with them with the vehicles. I never played with the action figures by themselves. They weren't a standalone thing for me. They all were only played with the vehicles. So to me, they're kind of useless without the vehicles. And I know the characters, you know, they have their own storyline and everything, but for me personally, the vehicle is what it's all about. So I can't wait till they do more of this. I think it's really nice. Oh, by the way, these handles are on a ball joint, so you can move them in and out, and that allows you a little bit of adjustment. Where is the black leather? Yeah, he doesn't have much for black leather, other than his gloves here. He's kind of lacking. So there you go. That's really it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll take a couple of questions if there are any. Let me see if there are any. I'm gonna have to take the phone out. Bringing back the Steven Summers movie where the mech suits. Going back to the 60s green. Yeah, I like this. This really reminds me of the old school look. Yeah, these are pinned knees. I don't think they're the pinless joints here. All right, I think I got, yeah, he's got a manly beard. Look at that. Pretty cool. All right, that's really it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I hope you like this format as well. Using my phone here for the review. That allows me to get in close and personal and just really kind of interact with you guys while at the same time sort of showing things off. So appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you next time. Later.